If you are someone that's been wondering if their offer will convert with YouTube ads, or you're somebody that's already been running ads but aren't sure if you're using the most optimal funnel, well, keep watching this video because I'm going to give you a behind the scenes look at what some of the best converting offers and funnels look like with YouTube ads with respect to what's been working for our clients and hundreds of our students, whether that's in our agency or our mentoring program. All right, the truth is a wide variety of offers actually work with YouTube ads in all different industries and all different niches. And this video would be 2 hours long if I was to list out every single use case. So let me start off by telling you what offers don't work with YouTube ads. First off, offers that are not compliant with YouTube ads policy. So things like adult stuff and gambling offers, they don't work on YouTube at all. I know YouTube is a little bit more lenient in its policies than say Facebook or TikTok. So if you are somebody that's not running complete black hat stuff or stuff that's against the policy and more so on the gray hat side, maybe you can get around it, and this is really a case-by-case basis. For offers that are really on the edge, what I recommend doing is using a tool such as Video Ad Vault to go and look at competitors' ads. Go out there and see if there's offers that are running that are similar to yours. And chances are, if there's been ads and offers running for a long period of time, you can probably get away with running offers on YouTube ads. All right, the next type of offer that doesn't really work with YouTube ads, and I'm going to classify a bunch of different offers in this, is the low ticket, low AOV, or low margin offer. So let's say you are selling a cheap e-commerce product. Unfortunately, I don't think YouTube ads is going to work for you. What we really recommend is that you need a minimum average order value of at least $50 to $80. And that's just the minimum order value. What we really recommend is that you have a minimum profit margin of at least $30. And that's, you're cutting it kind of close. So you really want to aim for things that are higher than that. And that's kind of both on the e-commerce and info product sides. However, if you are one of these people that is running a low ticket offer, what we recommend is that you have a deep back-end funnel. Now, you will have some cases where even low-end e-commerce offers will work and you might see them running on YouTube ads. Well, the reason for that is because, like I mentioned, these people have deep backends where they're able to extract more value out of the customers that purchase these cheap ebooks or masterclasses. So a typical funnel will have like a $27 front end, but in the back end, they're converting like 50% of their traffic into a $5,000 high ticket course, which means your actual average order value is probably a couple $1,000, which is really high.
Sorry about the interruption, but if you're someone that already has a funnel and you know you want to scale it, we're talking about 1K a day, a couple hundred a day, and you want to take it to 10K a day, then click on our link. What can you expect if you click on our link? You're going to talk to one of our consultants and we're going to see what makes sense for you. If you're someone that is a do-it-yourselfer and you want to learn a system, get on our weekly calls, learn how we come up with creatives, angles, how we do our targeting, how we scale, how we get clients to spending 30, 40K a day. Hey, you want to give that information to your media buyer? Feel free and ask about our course. But that's not going to happen unless you click on the link. So make sure you do that. It's totally free. But this is if you're willing to scale and you already know that you have stuff that works. Now, back to the video at hand.
And finally, brand new offers. And not that I think they won't necessarily work with YouTube ads, I would just advise against running them on YouTube right off the bat. And the reason for that is because YouTube ads can get expensive in the beginning, especially if you don't know what you're doing. There's a lot of easier and cheaper alternatives to finding product market fit for your brand new offer. And then you can always bring them on YouTube ads once you do have product market fit. And then finally, the last type of offers that don't really convert on YouTube ads are the ones that pertain to a hyper specific audience. So highly specialized offers that maybe sell something to cardiologists in Florida over the age of 60, something that zones into a tiny market. I don't see them doing really well with YouTube ads. And listen, I'm not saying that local or highly specialized B2B offers don't work with YouTube ads. We have a ton of examples of local and B2B offers doing really well. What I'm saying is if your total addressable market, your entire audience that you're going after, your entire potential customer base is say less than 10,000 people, it's going to be very challenging to find those people on YouTube at a reasonable price. All right, now that we've covered all of the different offer types that don't work on YouTube ads, let's talk about what kind of funnels do work on YouTube and what are some of the best examples out there. And by far the best type of funnel that works on YouTube, and this is not even close, is what I call a education-based / more information type of funnel. I'll break down exactly what I mean by this type of funnel. So this type of funnel uses YouTube ads as the primary top of funnel marketing channel, where you're going after potential new customers and basically people that haven't heard about your brand before. So a completely cold audience. And with this type of funnel, you are hooking the viewer into the ad with the promise of the offer itself. You'll notice on YouTube, the ads and funnels that do the best aren't the ones that are actually selling the product or service on the ad itself. They're actually selling the promise of the product or service, and more importantly, they're selling whatever the next step may be in this funnel. And the next step in this funnel is probably the most crucial one. The next step in the funnel after the ad always leads with more information about the product or service, where you actually educate the viewer on what exactly your product or service is all about. So with e-commerce funnels, you aren't actually sending people to a cart page or even a product page. No, what the best funnels use is something called a bridge page, where they actually give the viewer of the ad a lot more information about their product. And this can be done in the form of a long form blog page or even a video explaining what the product is all about, demonstrating it with almost like a video sales letter, and it will always have reviews and testimonials. So a lot of information packed into that second step. Now, this second step of the funnel can come in various different forms, like I just mentioned, depending on what industry and what niche you are in. However, the overall arching theme of the second step is to always educate and inform the potential customer. The people that are on YouTube and the ones that are watching your ads are consuming content visually. Funnels that do the best are the ones that educate the viewer with videos. So things like VSLs and webinars, those tend to convert the best with YouTube ads. Now, after the second step, you can really take your funnel in a multitude of directions, and there really isn't a direct pattern of what is converting the best. However, in general, the things that we've seen work well after the second step is to keep things simple. It really does depend on industry and niche here, but in essence, in general, the funnels that tend to do better are the ones that keep things simple and don't overcomplicate things unless they really have to. Now, if you're still uncertain about your offer or even wondering how much YouTube ads cost in general, well, I recommend that you watch this video next.